in the races last week and this week, you have not made one single mistake, even though it's been tough conditions. Was today almost the perfect race for you?
Wow, I did some mistakes, but small ones. Actually,
We couldn't see them. We didn't see them.
Good. But, so tough because, to make 25 laps in front with this temperature, I think was the hardest race of my life. Honestly, it was so hot. No air. Also, my hand and my feet was so hot. So really difficult, but honestly, I felt really good on the bike. And what is difficult in this category is like sometimes you finish a race in Moto2 is one condition, sometimes is another. So from last week, the condition was different. So we need to adapt so quick, and I think that's the most difficult in this race in Jerez.
We knew it was going to be so physical in those hot conditions, even hotter today than it was in the race last Sunday. When you're at the front for as long as what you were right from the start, I mean, how difficult is it mentally as well, just to keep that focus, keep that concentration?
Well, it's so difficult, when you see the gap. The first time that I see the gap was 0.6 Valentino, so I said, okay, now it's time to really push. And I did 38.1, I didn't expect that lap. And it was 0.6, 1.2, 1.6. And actually, I always remember 1.6 second in Moto3 was nothing. But 1.6 second in MotoGP is a lot. So one lap, I just looked back in turn 6, and I said, wow, I have a massive advantage, and I had 4 seconds. So I said, okay, I will stay calm. And finally, so happy to be in the podium and the victory, because it was a really tough race.
I need to ask you, because throughout your career we've heard how much you've been a big fan and admirer of Valentino Rossi, and today it must have been such a special moment in your career, because on a MotoGP podium together with your hero, how special was that feeling?
Wow, amazing feeling. And the first thing that I do when Valentino take a picture with his bike and the number 3, like, can I join for a picture? And actually it was amazing, because he's my idol, and he's still my idol from all the time. So what's best to race with your idol and be next to him for my second MotoGP victory? I think was the perfect weekend for us.
A great day for you, of course, personally, Fabio, but a great day for Yamaha as well. Three bikes on the podium together for the first time since 2014, believe it or not. Phillip Island, the Australian Grand Prix. The Yamaha looks in great shape right now, but where do you personally feel like you can improve it going further into the season, and perhaps even be stronger in the forthcoming races?
Only one word, is top speed.
Right.
I have nothing to add. The bike feels so good, but the top speed is true that the bike is not so fast, so it's the only point. Then every rider adapts so quick to the Yamaha. The chassis is really friendly, but I want to say that the bike is not an easy bike like everyone say. Yeah. It's not an easy bike. It's a bike that honestly is much more difficult to ride from last year. So let's say it's a friendly bike, but not an easy one.
I have to ask you as well, I mean, obviously you're the World Championship leader, 50 points from 50, back-to-back wins, but we have seen some reliability issues for Yamaha. Franco Morbidelli, your teammate today, had to retire. Valentino last week. Are you a little bit concerned about that, or you've got confidence that that's not going to be a problem?
We cross fingers. At the moment I had no problem. So actually I'm fully focused on it. Don't thinking about engine, about whatever. With whatever the pieces on the bike, my job is to make the best on the races, on the practice, on the qualifying. So only focus on there, and we have many engineers working on the engine if there is one single problem.
A fully focused Fabio spells danger for the rest of the MotoGP field. Fabio, congratulations, another fantastic victory. Go and enjoy the celebrations with your family and friends. Well done, mate.